First of all, good to see you, Miss Polka Dot.
Nice I know. I'm feeling well. I actually feel like I'm about to sing "Don't Speak." I feel like Gwen right now
with the red lipstick.
I didn't even think that until just now.
Look out,
like, I've done interviews all day, and I was like, actually, I feel like I should do "Don't Speak" should be a karaoke. I think we might have already done that one. I don't know.
That's so good. You do look refreshed, though.
Thank
when I
you.
gave you the hug, I was thinking, why was this summer so important for you?
It was important, and I texted everybody, you know, at The Voice and behind the scenes, and coaches as well. And it was important for me to have a minute. You can recognize it as a parent and as a human when you're in your healthy spot, as you recognize, like, okay, I need a breather. Like, this has been a really great ride, but I need a minute. And I knew it was really important to me, and especially after not just a global pandemic, but a big divorce, which was not, you know, what anybody wants, you know. So it was a really good time to just escape. And I literally was four-wheeling in the mountains with my children, and they're really good at it, 6 and 8. I was like kind of nervous, but they were really good at it. So, but I literally spent the whole summer with my sister, my nephew, and my kids. That's it.
I feel like balance, I always say, is a 4-letter word as a mom of 3. Do you feel that way? Where it's like, oh, there's no such thing. Sometimes
there's no
such thing.
Yes, and I actually learned that from a friend of mine here, and it's Giovanni, and she said, you know, people always talk about balance. I'm like, there's no balance. It's just like sometimes there's just an ebb and flow. Like sometimes things are, you know, happening all at once. Sometimes nothing's happening, or sometimes emotionally you feel great, or sometimes you're sad. And all of it's okay.
Completely.
Yeah.
And back to school, what kind of mom are you? I'm a hallelujah mom. I can't wait, but I'm still the mom that can't find socks. Like, we never have socks. Like, are you organized? Are you together with all this?
I am. I have a very lovely woman named Allie.
I love Allie already. Allie.
Because, look, I'm a single mom, and it's a lot on the plate, but I am taking them to the same school now. Like, so drop-off is easier because it's one stop. And that was like this morning, it was awesome because, you know, they're just jumping out of my Bronco, just going together, and they're hand in hand. They're so loving towards each other right now. I'm just soaking it in until they start, you know, hating each other and fighting.
In that zone.
Yes. So it's just a good, it's a good time. And we had the summer off, and they're so happy. My kids love school. Like, my daughter freaked out, and I was like, what's going on? And she was like, we got homework. And I was like, hold on to this moment. I was like, yeah, they're very excited. They needed the summer as well.
Well, you can feel it, the energy coming off of you right now.
Yeah.
Oprah says, by the way, that's all you need to be a great talk show host is energy, right? Projecting what's coming from within. 4th season, wow. And I was thinking about sitting with you year 1, like reflecting back, like how have your interview skills changed, or what's changed the most about you?
Well, I noticed I love being a conversationalist, but with that, you interject quite a bit. So I think that's hard for me. I have to literally talk in my head and be like, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Pause. Because I love connecting. So I love to be like, oh my God, me too. So this is why. And so I have to work on. And that's, I've been working on. Even the first, few shows we've already done, for this season, that was a big thing. And then my people were like, well, we noticed that you, and I was like, look, I'm working on it. But I just get excited. I'm very excited, and I have a ton of energy. So I think, from the first season, I just had no idea what I was doing. I did, I happened to land in the most capable hands ever with my team. And
I love your team.
Great. They're so great. And why they're even better for me specifically is they're not a team that wanted to make me be like Oprah or be like Ellen or be like Rosie, be like any of the other people that we all love. They were like, be you, like do what you do. Like, they, got to see me a little bit on The Voice and my personality, and I think that really helped. So it was just an easy thing to kind of fit into.
Authenticity with energy.
Authenticity, because it's transparent.
The only thing. If not, then
it's
really
transparent when you're trying too hard, I think.
I love that you mentioned just Oprah and Ellen and going down. So many women now, and I've heard some of your other interviews. I love that you're celebrating this. This is what we need more of as well. I love it.
Sherry Shepherd, I have been telling people I was so excited because, we know her from The View as well, but like she's done talk shows, but like this is amazing that she's getting her own moment, because I actually had a conversation with her on this set, and she was like, man, this is my dream to like have my own show. This would be so much fun. And I was like, you would be amazing at it. And I'm so happy. So she's taking over Wendy Williams. Yep. And I love her because she's different from Wendy. It's like she's funny, and has like similar things, but like she's different. And I can't wait to see the spin she puts on that.
I love that. And then you talked about Jennifer.
And Jennifer is so great. We've worked together on The Voice, and obviously we're both Idol kids. So look at Idol kids killing it. But it's exciting though, because also we're all 3 working parents. And I think that is just so relatable for all the working parents out there, because it's not easy.
No.
It's not easy
balance.
to have a dream and to want to do what you want to do and have your identity, but also your, you know, these are little humans you're in charge of, and you want to be the best mom. You want to be, you know, there for all the things. And so it's just a very hard thing to do. So anytime I see anyone nailing that, that should be lifted up, and that should be
especially
supported.
for women. There's something about and just watching you truly believe it when you say it, I think is so important. I think that's
absolutely
awesome.
Well, and I don't understand why people.
Me either. I never get it why it's even, it shouldn't even be singled out for it, but it
I know.
is. Yeah.
Well, and also, I get what you're saying there, but also I don't get why people are always like, oh, well, there's another daytime, and I'm like, well, there's always been tons of daytime shows. Like there's always been tons of different things.
Society
Like,
loves to pit women against each other,
why?
and it's just not there. But you and I, you especially, I love the lift up, and I think the more of that goes around.
100%,
awesome.
There's room for everyone, and like what these shows do and what our goals are, like I know our specific goals, not sure about everybody else, can't speak for them, but most of the time we're lifting up humanity in the best of ways, and we're bringing joy, and we're like, it's a different thing from like the nightly news, you know? So it's different and it's necessary, and to have more of that, the more the merrier.
I love when you'll have like a big celebrity like A-list next to a story, an everyday story highlighting a normal hero, as we call them, or whatever. They're my favorite. What's been the funniest couch matchup?
Well, it's not even just the funniest. I think the coolest thing that's happened is we would have people on the couch, celebrities that I swear to you, we did not have a clue. Like, and then we were kind of like, wish we'd known that in advance. Like, they had worked, because this celebrity didn't tell people, you know, about their good deeds, but they had worked with the human interest story. Like, we found out, like, right as they were both sitting there on the couch, like, right before you go on camera, and they're like, yeah, she helps out, like, on the weekends. And I was like, wait, what? Like, so that's the coolest part, because I think everybody thinks there's such a divide, and sometimes there is, between Hollywood and, like, normalcy or whatever, but, like, a lot of us in Hollywood are all normal kids from the middle of nowhere. So like, you know, I like bringing that, you know, and evening out the table, like for everybody. Evening out, that's not what it is.
Evening out your, I love
the playing field.
The playing field.
You know what, sports
but
ball.
I like the table. Remember we're talking sports ball. Speaking of Idol and coming back, I love what you post for the 20th
Oh my God,
Wait, low-rise jeans.
First of all,
back.
I made that shirt.
What? Wait, you painted it?
No, it's like two shirts on top, because my place burned down right before Idol. I lived in LA working and singing and doing stuff, and I had to move home because my place burned down. So all my stuff was gone. And literally I had like 5 shirts and 5 pairs of pants to my name. And I made that. And I was like, look how cool I am.
Yeah, and the tuck up, Kelly.
That's my design. Look, I'm really glad I celebrated that tummy, because like that, just so you're aware, 20-year-olds, that shit doesn't last.
Low rise is coming back.
Yeah.
This is the new trend.
I'm like, celebrate it while you got it, because it's not always there.
They're doing that thing, teenage dirtbag. It's from a song. I just think dirtbag's the funniest, where you're supposed to post an old picture. I thought, look at your cute glasses and your hair.
I like to call it my Joe Dirt moment, but like.
Yeah, yes. I brought you this of me to laugh. That's me in the middle for prom. So you wouldn't feel bad about yourself. But yours is cute. I just thought that would be.
Specifically your friend's sleeves.
That's Noodle and Goose.
This is Dixie Carter designing women, is what that is.
100%.
Yeah.
Wait, new music.
Yes.
With Dolly Parton. You redid 9 to 5.
Nervous.
I was nervous. What was that like?
I mean, I absolutely said yes 100%. I didn't even know what the project was. I just knew it was Dolly, and I love her. And then the fact that it was 9 to 5, which is such, unfortunately, still a meaningful message. And the fact that we did it, it's a bit more melancholy. You know, the song is very like up-tempo and like kind of happy sounding, but the lyrics aren't. So we kind of did this whole different take. Shane McAnally had this, you know, whole brilliant idea, the producer, like to make it what the message sounds like. And unfortunately, it's still applicable today. But and then also, that was my very first karaoke. I don't think she knew that. That was my very first karaoke. So it was just all the worlds kind of colliding.